welcome back. You must have enjoyed that question that much last season. You thought you'd do 5 more years in them. Why were you so keen to make this happen then?
No, look, when I came here the first time, the love and support I got from everyone was amazing, and for me to feel that connection with everyone was really important to me. And then obviously, in terms of that connection I had with the fans and the staff and the players, it obviously helped me out on the pitch. So for me, I think to develop my career, and if I want to do the best in my career, this was the right club for me.
It felt, speaking to you, that you got hooked on the club quite quickly in those first couple of weeks. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. What was it that really kind of lured you in?
I think it was so comfortable, me coming in the first time. You know, the lads welcoming me in, speaking with Brendan, all the staff, the fans, how they treated me. It was almost as the easiest transition ever. You know, settled in quite quick, and obviously then playing the games, scoring goals, it was amazing. And I've always wanted that feeling. I probably didn't have that feeling at Norwich, which was unfortunate. But look, I'm at a great club now. It's where I wanted to be, and I'm just delighted to get going.
How did you find the summer though? Because this move hasn't appeared to have been as straightforward perhaps as you would have liked it, or the club would necessarily have liked it.
To be fair, my summer was great. I had a lot of holidays, and look, I said to my agent, I don't really want anything to do with it. You do the work, and you just let me know when it's done. And found out the other day that it was done, so I was happy with that. But look, I didn't really want to get hooked too much on it, and I'm just thankful to be here now.
Was it not tricky though, in the fact that, you know, you had the issue with Norwich, you got sort of left out at one stage, you obviously had to play for Norwich at the weekend when perhaps your mind was elsewhere?
Yeah, look, I think everyone knew where I wanted to be, but I was still contracted at Norwich. You know, I still wanted to be professional, and they knew the situation. You know, they was great with me. They asked me if I wanted to play the first league game, and it was my choice to play. You know, Norwich are a club that gave me everything. It's where I grew up, and I came there as a boy and left as a man. You know, I've got nothing but good things to say about Norwich. They've treated me great, and look, these things happen in football, and it's time to move on.
What were the circumstances around the missed flight? Is that something that was blown out of proportion a bit externally?
Probably. Look, it had nothing to do with me trying to leave. It was just a genuine mistake from myself, and I did apologise to Norwich for that, and they know it had nothing to do with trying to leave the club or trying to force a move. It was nothing to do with that. So it was my fault, and it got resolved pretty quick.
The club have obviously spent quite a sizable fee to bring you back. Is there an added pressure that comes along with that, do you feel?
Not really, no. I'm here to play football. You know, it wasn't my choice of the fee. I'm coming here now. I want to score as many goals as I can, be really successful, and yeah, just crack on. You know, I don't think there's much pressure on me with the fee. Like I said, I wasn't the one that asked for that. I'm here to play games and win football games.
Think of the 19 appearances you made in the second half of last season. 7 of them were starts. Is the aim now to try and hold down that starting place?
Oh, look, I said it before. I'm here to play games, regardless of if I'm starting or if I'm coming off the bench. The mentality here in this group is unbelievable. You know, everyone wants to win. It doesn't matter who's playing, who's starting. Everyone supports each other, and I'll be the exact same this season. It's not about how many games are going to start. For me, it's winning games and scoring goals.
You ended the season on the highest of highs, of course. How do you look back on that cup final and the season?
It's unbelievable. You know, it's probably the greatest moments I've had in my career. It's quite hard to describe that feeling. You know, when you see the ball going in the back of the net, it was unbelievable. And look, now it was obviously then was a great time, but kind of have to put that past me now and focus on this season.
Chance to play Champions League football this season, how much did that help you your decision to come back here?
Huge. I think every young boy and every footballer wants to play in the Champions League. It's the elite level of football, and for me now to have the opportunity is unbelievable, and I can't wait to get going.
What kind of experience are you looking for from it?
Look, obviously we're going to be playing against top teams, but I've played international football. I'm playing against in the top level already, so obviously it's a new challenge for me, but I like a new challenge and I'm looking forward to it.
How confident are you that you can score the type of important goals that you scored last season? And how important is self-confidence when you come to a club of this size?
Yeah, I'm quite confident. Look, the timing of the goals I scored last season was unbelievable, but for me, the main target is to score as many goals as I can, regardless of what time it is. Like you said, self-confidence is huge. I've said it previously, when I was at Norwich, I probably didn't have that belief and that drive to get going, and since coming to Celtic in January, it really boosted me, and I think people could tell the difference for me at Norwich than when I was at Celtic. That self-confidence, so I think it's really important. Yeah.
Why do you think that is? What is it about this club that gives you that self-confidence?
Yeah, it's like I said, the connection I had with everyone, you know, not just the players and staff, the fans make a big difference, you know. I probably didn't have the best of treatment at Norwich with the fans, didn't have that connection, and it does make a difference, you know. You probably feel that small bit of added pressure going onto a pitch, and then coming here, you know, they gave me the freedom, they gave me everything, so I want to give back as much to them, and unfortunately I did in that 5-month period, so yeah, it's huge.
How much do you think you can improve as a player here at Celtic?
A lot. I think obviously the last couple of months working with Brendan has been amazing, and seeing what he can do and seeing what he's done previously with other players, and for me looking at that, I think I can develop so much. You know, I know what I'm capable of, and it's now time to put it all together and do the best I can, work hard. You know, I know Brendan's got great interest in me, and it's just us sticking together now and pushing on.
Cal McGregor had said a couple of weeks ago that you were still in the Celtic group chat over the summer. Were you getting loads of questions from the rest of the team asking about what was happening?
Yeah, I was back and forth with a couple of them, but like I said, I didn't really know what was going on myself. I kind of actually found out off Sky Sports that I got done, but yeah, I was still in the group chat, and we kept in touch.
It's quite an odd thing, I imagine, just watching it unfold on the TV. Where were you at the time that you saw
I
it?
was just in my house, and my mum rang me saying that it's done. So yeah, like I said, I told my agents just do what you need to do, and about an hour after they rang me saying it's agreed, and I told them I've already seen it on TV. So yeah, look, I'm just delighted to be here now and get going.
Did you have a lot of dialogue with Brendan over the summer on your lengthy holiday? Because he's a big fan of you. That was quite clear from the get-go, and you're a big fan of him.
Yeah, look, we spoke briefly. Everyone knew where I wanted to be, so we spoke briefly, but it was nothing major. It was just staying in touch and how I was keeping, and obviously stay fit, and whatever happens, and just little things, just staying in touch. Yeah.
And on the price tag, I mean, you say it doesn't put pressure on you, but have you taken a moment to look and say, actually, you know what, I'm one of the most expensive players in Celtic's history now?
Not really. It doesn't really faze me. No. I only found out just a while ago that was the case. It's the price tag. I'm here to play football, and regardless of how much a player is, I still have the same goal and same drive to do the best I can for this club and be as successful as we can.